Guess those Omerta finks got what was coming to them.
Get your drink? Best booze in Vegas, baby. What'll it be?
How's it hanging?
Our victory at Nelson's is a worthy story to tell in my travels.
Ring a ding, baby. Who thought it was a good idea to give the robots missile launchers? I hope Swank's smarter than Benny. Hope Swank's smarter than Benny.
Get your drink?
Swank fill me in about Benny. Hell of a thing, baby. Hell of a thing. Well, apart from serving as a talent manager, show schedule, and all-around man in charge of this fine theater, I happen to be its headline act. Every night from 8 till midnight, come on by to see the Rat Pack Review live, only right here at the Aces Theater. Well, acts are a bit thin on the ground right now, but every night from 8 to midnight, we got the Rat Pack Review. Songs, dancing, jokes, we got it all. Sure, baby, sure. Tommy's always looking for new talent to bring to the Aces. Tell you what, you see any good acts while you're out wandering, give them my card. If they work out, I'll give you a 3% cut of the door. Just swing back by as you recruit folks. I'll get you your bread. Ooh, a sharp customer. All right, 5% it is. Now, why would you want to go breaking Tommy's heart asking a question like that? Here I run the finest entertainment venue in all New Vegas, and you're asking me, what else is there? Nothing close to what we got here at the Tops, that's for sure. It's cool, baby. Tommy's a forgiving fella. Well, it was my idea. Well, me and the rest of the Rat Pack boys. We took it to Benny, and he thought it was a good idea. A few years later, here we are. The best show in New Vegas. Take it easy, baby.
You're the talk of the day around the casino.
Ring a ding, baby. You did good putting those Omerta finks in their place. I never did trust them. Yeah, see you, kid.
I hit you again. You should meet my bookie. Yeah? Hey, you're all right. Tell him I'll do it for 100 a night. No, 50. No, 20. 10. Just don't rob me, I'll do it. Whoa, geez, what was I thinking? You're right. I gotta go in there with a cool head. Tell them how much I'm really worth.
Our victory at Nelson's a worthy story to tell in my travels.
Without leadership, the fiends are as good as dead.
Move along. I've heard that some of the bosses.
You again. What do you want now? Yeah, whatever.
Have you seen the new Securitron upgrades? I pity anyone who gets testy with those. Santiago thanks you for getting him this job. It is a dream come true. Santiago never thought he could work in such a wondrous den of vice and iniquity. Later.
Well, if it isn't my #1 fan, what can I do for you, #1 fan? Too bad I got this ironclad contract with the Garretts. They'll never let me out of it. Huh. Good luck. Garrett's a tough, mean son of a bitch. He's not likely to give up. Let me know if you make any headway. Yeah, go on.
I hear Benny got force-fed a little slice of heaven. Man, what I would have paid to see that loathsome little weasel eat it. Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix. Now, why would I want to do that? His performances make me quite a lot of money. I admit that thought had crossed my mind. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'd do better with a human act. He's all yours. House may have boxed us out of the Strip, but we also don't have to deal with their bullshit. I think now that the followers are working with us, we'll be able to shape up Freeside a bit more. Later.
You made a real mess of the Omertas.
Any luck with Garrett yet? Really? You mean I'm finally out of this shithole? That's great. Thank you.
Looks like the place will be under new management now.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Only at Nick and Ralph.
The great Khan's moved out.
I'm surprised to see Arcade venturing out of the old Norman Fort.
Your safety guaranteed.
You're back.
All right. All right. You're healthy.
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps. It will boost your adrenal glands and quickly increase your muscle mass. Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours. You're back. Do you need medical attention?
All right. I'm afraid you can't handle any more implants right now. Your body isn't durable enough to take it. Sorry.
You're back. You're back. The nociception regulator modifies your cardiovascular system, and you won't tire as quickly. The price is 4,000 caps, same as most other implants. Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours. You're back.
Oh. I'm afraid you can't handle any more implants right now.
Because... Take care.
Bad guys. Bad guys. I'm glad that's... Bad guys. That could have gone worse. Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay? Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Howdy there, partner. Maybe it's time to give these tired old bones a rest. All right, show me what you've got. Much obliged to you, friend.
So, you're back. Take care now.
You've seen them too.
Oh, it's you again. What is it? Really? The Tops, huh? Well, it's no shark club, but I hear security on the Strip is real tight. Even Mr. Bishop wouldn't hit a joint like that. I'll check it out. Thanks. Yeah. See you later.
Howdy.
Welcome back.
Very much for listening. I've got news for you. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to center. In addition, Tops Hotel owner Benny has been killed by an unidentified assailant. His former right-hand man, Swank, consoled mourners.
If I know my pal Benny, he's swinging with the big cat upstairs as we speak. Or he's chasing some angel broad with cans as big as her halo.
Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you lady-like luck tonight. Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world. Love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr.
Welcome back.
Thank you very, very much for listening. I've got news for you. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to center. In addition, Tops Hotel owner Benny has been killed by an unidentified assailant. His former right-hand man, Swank, consoled mourners.
If I know my pal Benny, he's swinging with the big cat upstairs as we speak. Or he's chasing some angel broad with cans as big as her halo.
Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you lady-like luck tonight. Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world. Love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is.
Huh.
Come back soon now.
If you want to talk, take off that ridiculous Legion uniform. It's insulting. If you want to talk, take off that ridiculous Legion uniform. It's insulting.
True to Kaiser. Move along.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now. Caesar strictly forbids the use of chems and alcohol. By his order, all visitors must also relinquish their arms upon entry. If you come in peace, then there is no reason to not disarm. You will not be harmed unless Caesar wills it. Alcohol and all chems, including stims and other addictive items. I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such a physically inferior whelp, but I will allow this one exception. You may bear Caesar's mark, but do not attempt to share any of your medicine with anyone in the fort. Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
If you want to talk, take off that ridiculous Legion uniform. It's insulting.
Mercy.
Wait a second. What's going on? Am I playing Virgil to your Dante? I'd like to assume that we're tiptoeing into the mouth of hell out of academic curiosity, but I'm not so open-minded that I've lost my brains.
Short of canceling our imminent travel plans, that's the best thing you could have said. Just be careful. If we travel at Caesar's pleasure, he may not let us out as easily as he lets us in.
Hold your tongue. The bosses of the Homer guess? Homer, Nass, the ones that run Gamora. Someone killed them. So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word. Have a look. I'll grab my tools. I haven't had the pleasure. I have crossed paths with Legate Lanius, his second-in-command, however. It was unpleasant. He's the best the Legion has to offer, or so the Legionaries say. Brute of a man, wears a fancy metal mask in a battle. He killed one of my pack Brahmins simply because it was in his way. I knew better than to complain about it, though. Shoot. No, sir. I'm an independent trader from Arizona. Not at all. They're my best customers. As long as you don't try to sell them chems or alcohol, they treat you fair. Hell, I don't even need to travel with guards most of the time in Legion territory. All the bandits are dead or run off. Between having to hire protection and getting slapped with taxes, it's more profitable to stick to Arizona and New Mexico. But I do cross the river from time to time when an opportunity comes along. All right. Be seeing you around.
My feet are killing me.
Howdy again. All right, let's see what you got. Damn it, I thought I had you there. Let's play again. What? Afraid to lose? Well, come find me if you want to play again. Be seeing you around. The dog is part machine, but its brain is flesh.
Watch yourself, profligate.
I can't
I'm
wait
looking
until they
forward
let
to
me
getting
fight.
sent across the river.
Watch yourself, profligate. The dog is part machine. It's brain.
I can't wait until they
I
let
need
me
to
fight.
rest.
I'm harsh on the children, but they'll be true to Kaiser.
Hello. So.
The camps are getting crowded.
Had the legionaries at Nelson been more seasoned, we'd still hold the settlement.
Die, coward!
Had the legionaries at Nelson been more seasoned, we'd still hold the settlement.
My feet are killing me.
Some of the slaves have been spreading.
If you're injured, I might have healing powder to spare. I never finished my training. The Legion saw to that when they overran my town. I do know basic first aid, but I've had to rely on tribal remedies to treat illnesses and injuries. Healing powders and all that. I'm always running low on Xanderroot. Plenty of Brock flowers, though. Oh, I've been using 2 roots per flower. Thanks to you, I'll be able to create twice as much healing powder per day. I can only do that if you're a friend of the Legion. I don't want to get crucified. The Legate is not a man to be crossed, especially if you're a woman. That's all I'll talk about it. What do you want to know? A small town in New Mexico. The Legion burned it a few years back. That's how I ended up here. 3 years and counting. If I could just get across the river, I'd be free. Not that I'd try it. I've seen what happens when you get caught. We're property. If you're too young or too old, the men usually leave you alone. Usually. All right. A vengeful spirit. Some of the more superstitious women claim. He was a great leader of the Legion before he failed Caesar. The story says he was set on fire and thrown into the Grand Canyon, but his angry spirit rose from the ashes of his corpse, looking for revenge. Nonsense, probably, but there's no doubt that many in the Legion believe he's still alive somehow. Okay.
Stories about the burned man again.
You here to fight in the arena? Then you're talking to the right man. Such as? Light armor and machetes only. The challenger, the one who asks to enter the arena, may be pitted against one or more opponents. All matches continue until one side is dead. No exceptions. I set up the fights, keep track of prisoners available, and make sure the arena's cleaned up. Most of the time, it's some young legionary trying to make a name for himself, hoping to get noticed by Caesar or the Praetorians. We pit slaves or prisoners against each other once in a while, but it's not much of a show. They're usually too reluctant to kill each other. Like what? A great warrior. When he was but a recruit, I watched him kill 10 men in the arena with his bare hands. He doesn't feel pain, and he never ever shows mercy. If all legionaries were like him, the Legion would be invincible. It's not something we like to speak of. The Burned Man was our greatest warrior, even greater than Legate Lanius. But he failed Caesar at the dam. He's been dead for several years now. But the rumor is that Caesar has scouts out looking for him all the same. The Burned Man was a very tough man. That can be arranged. You will be facing off against a couple of disobedient slaves. Not much of a challenge, but it might be entertaining to watch. Remember the rules. Light armor and machetes only. And, of course, to the death. Good luck.
I'll take you down with me. I'm no legionary. I'm just a slave. I'm not worth it. Damn.
Too far. I'm hit.
Some of the slaves have been spreading
The
stories.
legionaries at Nelson were killed.
You here to fight in the arena?
Degenerate!
The camps are getting crowded.
Evening.
You'll pay for that!
Okay. Just don't be gone long.
Good. You'll be a legionary yet.
Watch yourself, Propaganda. Move along.
You'll pay for it!
If you want to talk, take off that ridiculous...
Who's a Kaiser?
It's insulting.
I know your kind. You die easily enough.
What? Later? Degenerate! Degenerate!
If you're injured, I might have...
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena. I know your kind. You die easily enough. Degenerates like you belong on the cross.
You'll pay for that. You'll
Hello.
Another kill to my name. You'll pay for... You'll pay for that. Damn you.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across. The legionaries at Nelson were killed to a man. No survivors.
You'll pay for that.
Degenerate!
Profligates.
You'll pay for that. You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion. The great... And you fell for that? Bro. The time is fast approaching. Now...
Another kill to my name. You like that?
There you are.
Another kill to my name.
Degenerate!
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
Lead the way.
I knew it. Damn you! Damn you! There you... You'll pay for that. Damn you! Death to profligates!
The new slave girls are quite beautiful.
The camps are getting crowded.
The legionaries at Nelson were killed to a man.
The legionaries at Nelson, the dog killed Harlow, Magnus, a follower brave enough.
Hold your tongue, wastrel.
Our The legionaries at Nelson were killed to a man.
None may enter without Caesar's permission.
Imagine, follower of Raven.
I can't talk to you. It's not allowed. I guess that's okay. If you're a friend, can you help me? I help take care of the Brahmin. I sometimes bring water and food to people. That's it. Antony took Sergeant Teddy away and gave him to the stinky dogs. I want him back. I kept him secret, but I think somebody told on me. Thanks. Bye.
coward.
I know you're quite beautiful. Die easily.
Excuse me.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Watch yourself, profligate. I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river.
What a shame. Here we go. Use a doctor's bag if you have any hands.
Had enough?
Degenerate.
Death to profligates! Come on! I knew it! Here we go!
Had enough?
Might be time for a weapon upgrade.
Another kill to me.
Come on!
Had enough? Fool!
What a shame.
Degenerate.
Fool! Had enough?
I knew it.
Might be time for
Had
a weapon
enough?
I could use a doctor's bag if you have any.
Come on!
I could use a doctor's bag if you have any handy.
You like that? Had enough?
Might be time for a weapon upgrade. I'm hit.
Damn you!
You'll pay for that.
Come on. Had enough?
You're the courier who caused...
Fool! Fool! Had enough?
Slave. He's not much of a challenge in the arena.
There you are.
True to Kaiser.
Die, coward!
Oh. True to Kaiser.
I knew it!
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my lead. Now take...
I'm looking forward.
Degenerate!